What's up, traders? Going technically 3 for 3 today, although I only took 2 trades, had TH left over from yesterday. We can actually go over TH real quick. We were sitting at 1092 average with our 25 remaining shares and basically looking for this to break down today. But as you can see, we did end up getting stopped out right before our average because I wasn't going to let these go against us. I figured if it came up and broke where it tried to get to this morning, which was around that 1070 area, that we would just take it off, which as you can see, it did. So a little bit frustrating there. I was really looking for this to get down under 9 or at least test 9. But as you can see, it bounced off that 940 twice, which like I said yesterday, had I been here, probably take it when it reclaims 950 there. But I came back, it was already up here and I was like, you know what, let's just hold it overnight and see, since we were in a downward trend at this point. It was the first red day. Actually, it wasn't even a red day. That's the funny part. This actually ended up being a green day because of the gap up. So I was like, let's see if we can hold it and see if we can get that big, nice push down. But unfortunately, that was not the case. So as you can see here on the daily, it ended up being a green day yesterday, even though it closed pretty close to the open. This thing decided to keep on going. Our actual first trade was VERU. This one was a frustrating one. I felt like I got a little too heavy too quick on this one. Probably shouldn't have been so heavy. My first ad probably should have been this one up over 16, but it wasn't. I ended up getting some decent size on it. And then of course, when it comes down, it pretty much bounces off of our average. So we ended up taking some off right at our average, pretty much most of it. I think we had 400 shares. I took off 200 and then we took off the other 100 right here. Bounced back up. We still have 100. Was seeing if it wanted to reject the highs, since this wasn't really like that good of a pullback. Was looking for that 1550 test. But as you can see, it went higher. So we added another 100, brought our average up to, I think it was like 1680, 1670, high 1670s, something like that, or 1570, sorry. I want to say it was like 1582, maybe it was 1608. I don't know. I'm getting my trades mixed up here. I think it was 1608. And as it came back down, it had to be, because we took some off for a loss right there, 1609. So yeah, it was probably 1608. I dropped a little bit more there, took another half off. We had 200 shares, took 150 off on this candle. Was really hoping to get the other 50 down at 1550. But as you can see, it had other plans, decided to get bought back up. And so we took it off. And as you can see, it did go higher. So it did fail right after that pretty drastically. And it's been kind of down here for most of the day. I think it's starting to go back up a little bit. But yeah, that was our trade on VERU. And BEKE, this one was a good trade. This was me, again, trying to look at my other chart, which is a little bit more zoomed in. So when I first pulled this up, my chart looked more like this. And so I could see that it was a pretty nice move. So when I zoom out, though, you can see that we were running into a double top from yesterday's high. And I absolutely despise those double tops, but it was clearly struggling. It made a nice move right into it. So instead of taking 200 shares like I would have if it went up towards 1575 here, I ended up just taking 50 shares just in case it did want to shoot up through there. I would have been much smaller than my starter size to be able to cope for that. But didn't want to miss the move because I felt like it was such an obvious move happening. And as you can see, we were right. So we were in and out of this one pretty quickly. And as you can see, right after we got out, it actually did shoot back up and try to go up through that area. And then it just grinded sideways for a little while. And then ultimately had this crazy flush, got bought all the way back up. And now it's just been going sideways again. So not really sure what's going on with that one. But could have been, I guess, a $50 day had we taken more on TH in the morning. Is what it is there. I was really looking for much more out of that one. Excuse me. That one had to come out. But green day, nonetheless, can't complain. Just grinding our way back up towards those all-time highs. On Friday, I'll probably go into TraderSync and start doing that. I would really like to start doing like a week review as well. And I also am trying to figure out a way to start showing the live trades in these YouTube videos. I think that people like those a little bit more. Because these recaps don't really do that well, even though some people just like to come in, see what I made and leave, because I've noticed that most people that watch these videos aren't really making it this far. So if you did, I appreciate that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You probably are subscribed if you made it this far. And I appreciate it. Any questions or comments, leave those down below. You can find me in Discord, find me over on Twitter. And if you want to watch me live on Twitch, I'll be there tomorrow morning, or else I'll see you here on YouTube probably tomorrow. Peace.